scout banner and pig step in the same chest. I don't even know what the odds are of that, but that is pretty amazing. Holy cow. Oh my gosh.
Like I said earlier, one of the things that I want this to be more about the mission and the stream than about me. Geez, wow, we've got our skill today. I am really, really good at parkour. Really, I'm not kidding.
I'm terrible. About Escal's return and everything, and that it was not 100% up yet. If he is great, but because I like his content either way, so I'm happy to see it. Yeah, Pippet, you're also here a lot, which is awesome, and I really appreciate it. So that is definitely one of the reasons why you have so much bread. So let's see if we can cut through here. Okay, silt is at the bottom of rivers. What is it doing here in this cave? Oh, that's kind of interesting. Okay, well, it makes... Okay, so this is another one of those... Some things are affected by gravity and some things aren't. Functions. That's okay. Alright, so...
The blimp is monstrous because it contains a concrete maker, and it's completely hollow, and I've got enough space in here basically to build another farm. I want like it's big enough that we can just fly around inside the blimp. But this is the concrete maker that we've got that I've been using for various projects. The storage project used a lot of concrete in order to... separate the different redstone circuits, which was in... inherent in the design, and I loved, and I'm going to be doing that all.
Seems like Vault Hunters, for people who have not played it yet, the balance on... Yeah, it just... the difficulty doesn't really matter. Oh. Wow. Is that actually a real raid? Holy cow, I've never been raided before.
Well, that clearly went broken. I don't know what happened with the Twitch clips there, but it's having a bad time right now, which is too bad. Hi everybody, how we doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a fantabulous day. I am definitely doing so. Let me set myself to streaming so that everybody else knows, although everybody but Click Online right now is streaming, so, and he was streaming yesterday, so it's not that surprising. So how's everybody doing this wonderful evening? Today we're going to do some mechanism fun. I want to move all of this stuff over into the factory and then hopefully do some building. I've been playing around with refined storage and mechanism and all that stuff, and I think I'm at the point of where I'm happy with it. So we're going to have the factory here, which might end up being too small now that I'm looking at what some of the stuff I'm doing. So we may be blowing it out in both directions. And so we've got our smeltery, which we've now fully automated using Blaze Blood. I got myself a spawner, and we've got it set so that there is more than enough blazes that come, and they fall down here, and then they get cooked, and we have Blaze Blood, which is better than lava for the smeltery, and we've got basically an unlimited amount, because they will just keep going as long as we do it. And even if we smelt at maximum velocity, which I will show you, because we have an auto trader hooked up over here too. So I don't think iron will be a problem for any amount of time in the near future. And so if I take this and I do emeralds and fill it chock full of greeny goodness, this is an auto trader. So what it will do is it will automatically trade for iron helmets. The iron helmets automatically get loaded into the smeltery and get schmelted. And then because I have a redstone signal in here, thank you, Keelan, for telling me that that works, because before I was doing it with a deployer and I was having it poke at it, and this is much easier. This is a clock out block. As long as I am online, it will stay lit, and whenever I log off, it'll automatically turn off. So it's basically perfect. I don't have to think about doing anything. And so the iron goes through here and it gets put into the refined storage through their form of cables auto-magically. And then this is the attempt at mechanism automation, because we have crafters here and we can do auto crafting of any of these patterns, and we've got it hooked up to the smelting factory and the 3 different infusion factories we need: the redstone, the coral, and the diamond. So yeah, it's working out pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. Let me switch over so I can actually see what's going on. And for some reason, my Twitch is way behind. Okay, that was really strange. But I want my dashboard. Yeah, dashboard. Dash. So we'll do that. We'll do this. And we're good. Now I can see everything going on. Awesome. So yeah, I'm liking this. I'm enjoying it. I still want to do the bees, but having this storage system and everything works out really well. And off camera, we built a really simple little create kelp farm, because I was sick of not having good hearts from my food and my diet. So now we're eating exclusively sushi, which is, yeah, yum, wonderful, and I'm loving that. And we've got our tree farm over here and our basic rice farm over here, because it's kelp, rice, and fish, and that's how you make a sushi roll. And so we've got a couple hundred of those, 245. So this is what we're eating now instead of golden carrots, automatically being fed by our backpack. I love modded. Have I mentioned how much I love modded, even though I look really scary right now? Yeah. But yeah, enough of that. Yeah, so I'm liking this little factory area, and I think we're gonna move stuff into the factory tonight and then look to wrap up this part of it for now, and then work on resourceful bees. Speaking of bees, I will yoink you over into the area here, because whenever bees fly back from being pollinated, they make crops grow faster. So that is the way that we are trying to make this go a little bit quicker. We've just got a bunch of bees in here. It's not that many. Ooh, we got the pride bee. I love the pride bee. The pride bee is excellent. So yeah, as they fly over, they should be bone mealing it. I don't know if it actually works in modded or not. And we have the special topsoil. Did we miss one? I think we missed one. That looks like the wrong color. We did. That's not supposed to be farmland. That is supposed to be something that we don't have. So, yep, we don't have any more of that. We won't be doing it. One farmland is not going to kill us. The rest of it is all rich earth. Hey, Pending, Blake. Welcome in. How is the evening? I am doing wunderbar. Life is good. And I'm just I should sleep. I'm surprised with all the people on the server that no one is. Whoa, yep, there we go. That beat me to it. All right, so let's move. Let's figure out what we're doing. First and foremost, we don't need this at all because this is the old way we were going to do things, and we're not doing it that way anymore. And this is our 3x ore, which we might still do. I think I'm going to leave that there for now until I figure out how I want to do this. And otherwise, so we want to move the storage, and I think I want to put the storage in like the halfway point. So maybe we'll put storage over here. We still need power. So power seems to be one of the only things that I can't do well. I would love to be able to use like XNet or something and do multiple different things of power. But for now, I think we're going to have to stick to what we've got. And so we're going to need a lot of power cables. So let's just start figuring out. I want to hide most of this stuff because I want it to be in the floor, and I kind of want to build a facade that complements the different things that we're putting in. So they're not just sitting there ugly. And so to do that, I think we're going to have to go all the way around with this cable, which is in a lot of the places already. But let's just do this. Let's just cut all the way around here so that we know we have to do the cabling, and it is 1 block from the back right now. So we're going to surround this whole thing and just say all of this is powered. Every single last bit of it. So do. And this music is good digging music too. I love it. But all right. So we're gonna need a lot of cableage, and I want to go 2 down. Even though that's technically wasteful of cables, I want to hide the cables in the floor. And because if we went 1 up, then you would still be able to see them. But if we decide to not do a true facade, meaning that we cover everything completely up, then at worst we waste 1 extra cable per unit here. I don't know what they are. I don't know what to call them. Machine. All right, so let's do a little bit of quick automation because we can. And so we need basic universal cables, and we need a lot of it. So what we can do, and I set this up the other day, is we can search for basic universal cable, and we can create a pattern for it. Once we have made a pattern for it, what we can do is we can put it in these crafters. And then when we go into our storage, and if I say I want basic universal cables, you'll now see one, we don't have any here, like these are all stored, but it says craft. So what we can do is just say, I want 64 basic universal cables, make them for me, go. And that's what this will be doing, is it is literally crafting the cables that we need, and look, it's done. So there we go, a full stack of basic universal cables by pure automation. Did I mention how much I love modded? Yeah, modded is kind of awesome, especially when you get into some of the more complicated recipes where there are things where it's just like, did I hear about the Minecraft movie? It's a blockbuster. That, yep. Boom. Well, I see we're already into bad joke stream, which is to be commended because every stream should be a bad joke stream. So please continue. I love it. All right, so we're gonna go all the way around with this. And I think probably what we're gonna have to do is we're also gonna have to do some more power generation, but I don't know if I want that to be in the factory or not. I think we might build a power plant. We're definitely gonna build a huge windmill because like I don't like having the windmills just staying there, and the higher they are, the more power generation you get. So we're gonna build, I think out of white concrete, we'll just build a pretty simple pillar that will just go up to build height. And it will be like, it will look like a monster wind turbine here with wind turbines at the top of it. So it'll be turbines all the way down. It's very meta. All right, so we need more basic universal cables, but this time we probably only need 20. So make me 20. Bam. Bam, bam. I love automation. And you want to see something that's really cool? I can do this wirelessly too. There's a curio that you can make that will allow you to access your crafting grid as long as it's loaded and within range. And what we can do later on is the range can be effectively unlimited. So once we build this, we can slap a chunk loader in it, and then we just have access to whatever we need from wherever we are, which is going to be amazing. Okay. So I'm thinking that we want to put our storage system like right about here-ish in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfectly symmetric because I'm not going for symmetric builds this time. I'm trying to do some as I look at the incredibly symmetric build that is right here. But in general, I'm looking for asymmetry, which is why we have things like this, or like that this isn't perfectly symmetric and that my house is kind of a little bit of contained chaos. So I don't want to have the perfectly symmetric Minecraft houses. I've done that before and I want to move on from it. So let's put the rest of the stuff back. We will put everything we don't need away. And so that we've got plenty of space. Okay, and then as much as I don't want to, we got to tear this down. We don't need XNet at all anymore. So I was playing around with XNet, and that was an experiment at the time that is now no longer necessary. So, but we did manage to basically shut down our entire system. So let's just get it all up, gather everything together. This kind of hurts, knocking it all down. Knocking it all down hurts a little bit, not gonna lie. All right, and we're probably gonna need to put a chest because I don't think I have enough gear in order to do it. Do we have a chest anywhere handy? Well, worst case scenario, we can just make one. We'll just do this. So do that. And then we will, what, where? There you went. There did you go. All right, so we'll just do this and say, everybody out of the pool. So, okay, now let's go back and get everything else. This isn't going to be a huge project. It won't take that long. It's just like, this represents, like, this pile of debris represents probably about 3 or 4 hours of trying to figure out refined storage and everything, because it turns out it's actually a pretty complicated complicated mod pack in like all the good ways. Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying it a lot, and it's nice to have the deep level of automation that makes me happy. Makes me happy hugs. Wow, this was more stuff than I thought it was going to be. I thought maybe I'll fill one. I might as well make 2 just in case. And now here we are on the second chest, and we still haven't gotten everything. We're going to need a lot more power. Like, I was trying to go through and use, like, run a couple of the machines at the same time. Nope. I instantly ran out of power. It is amazing how much power that you need in order to do this properly. All right, let's do that. And then I can do that. And then take these. And I think that's everything. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna connect all of these systems together, because like, I don't really want to run cables all the way here, but I can. So what I found out was that one, you can interconnect the systems. So I thought that connecting Mekanism and refined storage and all that stuff was pretty complicated, and it ended up I was making it much harder than I needed it to be. It was kind of intuitive when you thought about it, but what you can do is you can hook up all kinds of wireless stuff. So like, for example, let's go over here and I'll show you. we have over here a, this is a network receiver. So basically what happens is I can wirelessly take things out of this and send it into the main system without having to have interconnecting cables. So what this is this is mixing create, drawers, and refined storage all at the same place. So that as this goes around, it exports the storage to here, which goes into the drawer so that I have a buffer. And then this is an importer, which will then take it out of any storage container and can insert it either into via cables or via the remote networking. And so that was really cool. But the thing that was extra cool was the crafters and being able to hook all the crafters up to different devices. So like, for example, I could have a crafter that goes into here and then automates my 3x or my ore tripling that I have set up right here via Mekanism. And when we eventually set up or what is it, quintupling times 5, then that will, we can automate that and just have it be automatically pulled out of the storage system, sent through, and then returned, and even better, only as needed. So like, for example, if I request something that needs it, I can run it through the tripling or the quintupling and get just what I need in order to move on. So yeah, you can do some really cool stuff once you start crossing the streams, I guess, of the different mod packs. And I don't know if you were around when I was talking about it before, but like, for example, this, it's basically, I think it's like 2/3 of a block every time you smelt an iron helmet, which costs 5 emeralds through here. So that's why I have this automation going, because it basically is faster than building an iron golem iron farm. So it ended up being kind of awesome. Okay, so let's figure out what we need to do here. Let's drop energy cubes over here where we're generating it right now, so that regardless of what's going on, we will fill up the cubes and continue to generate NRJ. Yeah, that's not bad. So it fills the last one in series. Oh, so we're, yeah, even generating this much power, this is not enough to power the different things that we want to do. All right, so I need, let's get all the refined storage ones. So crafter, discs, and we'll put the solar generator out here. Oh yeah. When you start, so basically, because of what I do for a living, I am trained to try and find ways to break systems. So that is the first thing I do when I see these systems, and it's like, ooh, what can I do? How can I abuse this system? How can I bring it to my advantage? So that's basically what's been going on here. All right, so we need controllers and a crafting monitor. All right, so the controller is basically everything. It is what determines how everything works. So I kind of want this to be obvious, and I kind of, the more I'm looking at these, the more I think I want them like a couple of blocks off the floor. So let's get this back online, because I probably will need different stuff to go. And let's say we're going to put it like slightly askew, like right here. So if I can do this, and then I think the controller, yeah, the controller interfaces directly, so it'll charge. Do I want it? No, I wanted it at my actual head height. So like there, yeah. And then we'll build a facade or something around it. So we need a controller. We need to do a pattern grid. And if we put our network transmitter and the wireless transmitter back on here, and then once we, where did it go? Right here. We need to reattune the wireless to the antenna. And now, no, like that. Yeah. Okay, now we've got it back. So I can put the curio away, and yeah, now I can get to it by hotkey. So this is the basics of a remote system. It lets you craft, it lets you, this powers the controller, and this lets you wirelessly address the system itself. And we want to put the card we had back in. so that we can address everything else. But before we do that, the thing that allows you to go through and access these are disk drives. So let's split the drives and put one on each side for right now. And where did all my disks go? Like, I feel like I lost them. Oh no, they're just right there. Okay, so yeah. So we want storage disks go in here, and that's where items are. Items are stored on storage disks, and then this network card configures. Okay, so now we have all our items back because they were all on the storage disks. And so storage disks are what determine how much you can keep in this system. And you can basically infinitely make disk drives. I don't think there's any limit to it. And each item is just one. So regardless of what it is, every item is a singular thing, whether it be a piece of kelp or a non-stackable item. It all just counts as one. So it is to your benefit to compress items before you put it in, because obviously that's a 64 reduction to things like, well, what words? Yeah, words. So anytime that you can reduce down what items that you put in, it's to your benefit because it takes up less space. So, okay. So the other thing that we want to do is we want to have automated smelting and automated infusions. So what I think we'll do is we'll go down more this way, because this is a further away system and it will look better if it's broken apart. And we need some blocks, and let's say we'll go right here. And do I want it to be one or one higher? I think I want it to be one higher. To combine the storage disks, I don't think you can, because once you make a disk and you enclose it, I don't know if you can undo it. So this is the storage part that you use in order to do it, but this is the disk. You take the part and you encapsulate it or create a disk either through the storage housing or for this. And I don't know if you can undo it, because this doesn't have it's not a component for crafting for anything else. Like, whereas you can take this and you can right click it in JEI and it will show you what components it goes in to make. This is not right clickable. So I think once you make a disk, that's it. The way you don't lose items is through the disk manipulator, which is this thing right here. So if you have a disk manipulator, which we'll put at the top here, what you can do is you can take one of your smaller ones, like we'll take the 4K, and if you put the 4K in, it will slowly offload all the items that are in it into your system, so that's how you can replace it with larger ones over time. So that's the only way I've figured out how to do it so far. Yeah, that'll work. If we facade this, I think it'll look really nice. And I mean, I could always come in the back here. I could always load it. We could shift this one forward and then just have the power cables be in the back and then facade the section a different way. Although, like, facading it right here wouldn't look bad either. I don't know. Let's get it kind of set up and then we can play around with it. So let's take our crafters, and crafters have to point into the system that we're doing. So if we take our smelting factory that we've got so far here and hook that up to power, we want the gold, we want, where did I put the other ones? So we have 3 regular crafters. I suppose regular crafters will be sufficient. So we could just do it this way and just have them point down like that, and then infusing factories. So let's, yeah, diamond, which one is this one? It doesn't tell me. All right, well, we'll see in a second. Did I guess right? Yes, I did. That's exactly what I want. So coal, redstone, diamond. All right, perfect. And then we have to do this, and just to make it look good. And then we have to cable these together because otherwise there's no connectivity. This is going to be fine because it's power, but we need to get our regular cableage and connect them via the back. And I don't know why I went southern all of a sudden there. All right, so we do this. There. And now the system is connected, so it is active, as you can see by the fact that it all lit up nice and pretty. And so that gives us that part of automation. And we want to load the rest of our items into it. So almost all of these are patterns, and we just need to remember how we did it, because the pattern is specific to the device that it's pointing into. So if you have this crafter here, you notice it is an infusing factory, whereas this one is a smelting factory, because whatever you point into is what it has to, it's a one-to-one relationship. So you can't have one crafter and a bunch of different other units to it. And whatever one is doing the thing, like if I need to smelt, it needs to be in this crafter. So for example, what needs to be smelted? The kelp needs to be smelted. So it has to be in this one. If I put it in this one, it would fail and it would say the machine is not available. All right, so processors need to be smelted. This one doesn't. Oh, we missed a disk. Disk. Okay. So, and then infusers need to be in here, which I'm holding shift, and shift shows me what it is, so that I can see what the pattern is. So we'll put most of this in here for right now, and we can always move it later. So, okay, that's all the patterns. And let's get the rest of them too. Yeah, so there's a lot. There's a lot of patterns. So, oh, lag. All right. I don't know what Jen and Keelan are doing, but something's laggy. Or the server just saved. That's the issue with modded, is the saves take such a long time. Especially with decent sized worlds. Okay, so this one absolutely has to go into the redstone one, because no, do you, is it redstone? Yeah, it's redstone. You infuse, I think it's redstone. So yeah, infused alloy, let's check. That's not how you spell infused. So infused alloy is, yeah, redstone. You have to infuse it with redstone. You infuse iron with redstone and you get infused alloy. So it has to go in this one, or else bad things will happen. But the remainder of these don't really matter. This is a cooking one. That's a cooking one. This is osmium and redstone. So this one also has to go into the redstone one in order to make those. And then that's it. The rest of these are regular patterns, right? Why is this? That's weird. Did I not clear? Oh, that was stupid. That was a pattern to make patterns. That's why I didn't know what it was. And another storage disk. Okay. Yeah, because we kind of want to make more patterns. If we can't make patterns, then it means we're making this much more complicated on ourselves than we need to. Okay, that's the last of the patterns. And this is out of power for some reason, which makes no sense. We shouldn't be low on power. There should be plenty, but there's none in that cable, which means that we must have broken the cable somewhere. So, or I need to, no, that's input output. That's input output. So that should be, and these are barely even charging. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe we broke one of our wires somewhere here. So no, that's completely empty as of there. So something is wrong with the power here. What happens if I do that? Will that refill? Yeah, that slowly starts filling, but probably because this is now filling. That's really weird. And these haven't lit up. So now what? Okay, now it's charging again. All right, let's try doing it over here before. I don't know if this operates as a flow or if it operates like water. If it operates like water, then okay. Because we need power. Okay. All right, that should be fine for now. If it operates like water, then it will just flow in the area, filling whatever. If it operates like electricity does, it will take the whatever is consuming the most path. Weird. All right, I don't understand, but we don't need to fix that right now. Okay, so sushi, you are cooking, you're just normal. You're normal. Yep. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of stuff we can move, but I don't need to, which is why I made the gold crafter here. Because the gold one has a lot of space, and we're just about ready to make a diamond one. And the diamond one is faster, which is the value that it brings. And now we can get rid of these and clean this up. That was not so bad. And the other thing that will let us do is, because we're close over here, we can hook this system directly into this system here, which will give us access to the potatoes, the carrots, if we choose to have any. And I don't know how we're going to solve. Well, I suppose I should just keep this normal. And that Guns N' Roses, what is that one? The Thornbone, that's awesome. That's a cool achievement. And that will give us access to the emeralds in our system, which means we can hook it up to the auto trader, like over there. All right. So yeah, this is pretty cool. All right. So yeah, I don't think we need to do much otherwise. All right, so let's put a crafting monitor. Yeah. And what do I need the controller for? I don't need it at all. That's XNet. So, which we don't need now. So XNet can go in here, as can the XNet cables. And I don't see the point of a storage monitor. The storage monitor will just tell you how many of a item you have, but like that's kind of pointless because I can just open it up and look at it here. So all right, so otherwise, I think we're pretty good for now with this. So let's try building our diamond crafter and seeing if this works still, because if it does, all right, we probably have enough. If it does, that means we've put this back together correctly. Diamond crafter. So you can see the difference is the things that are in blue means that I've set up items in order to automate it. So I should just be able to do this and say, no, we don't want, that's the pattern grid. Okay, so we whiffed something. We missed a piece. Yeah, the crafting grid has to be right there. Does this need to be, I actually don't know if this needs to be connected or not, or if I can just do this. Like, can I put it back here? Does that work? That would be kind of cool if it did. Oh, and it does. Okay, cool. So that doesn't have to actually be in the wireless thing, contrary to the name. All right, so then we put the crafting, we don't put it back here. That's not what I wanted to do. Then we put the crafting grid there. Okay, that's better. And yeah, so now we can do diamond crafter, and it's in the background. It's going to do all of this stuff automatically in order to get all the parts that we're missing, which includes a gold crafter, the entire previous tier. So everything is coming over here and it's cooking all the pieces that it needs. So this is a good start. And how much power is this consuming? Not that much. Although these are still totally empty. So I don't know where the power is coming from. Are you draining from this? No. All right, I don't know, but it's working. So we won't worry about it. So that's gonna cook this entire thing, and then it's gonna finish that and then switch over to the other parts that it needs to do in order to go through and do all the crap. No. That's right. We need importers. That's what's broken here. So we need to do this. Because without importers, it can't pull the parts that it's manufactured back into the main system, which it's now done. Okay. So... okay, I think that finished. So basically, because these are connected with the cable here, we only need to touch one of them, because since they're touching each other like any of the other modded items, they interface. But because this is a different mod pack, it doesn't work that way. And so we need the importers in order to suck out all the items and to put them back in the system. But if we've done this right, we should be able to come over here and nothing will happen. Maybe it didn't finish. All right, so yeah, it just didn't finish the step. Okay, so now it should be, yeah, it's doing the neural processors, which was a step further along than what we did before. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. All right, so has that fully worked? Like, yeah, now you see when we go to move items, these are all made. So there's nothing we have to do at all, and we can just pull it directly out of storage. Bob's your uncle, and we're done. So that being said, now that we have a diamond crafter, we can just put it there, and that has a heck of a lot more slots. So let's pull all the things that aren't necessary for cooking. Like, because when it's in the faster, when it's in the faster systems, I think it crafts faster. So anything that doesn't have to be cooked here, because if you look at the modifiers, it's like it's 25 speed modifier versus a 5 speed modifier. Come on. Okay, thank you. So anything that doesn't actively need to go into the words, anything that doesn't have to actively be cooked, if we put it in here, then it will work faster, which is most of this. Most of this stuff does not have to be cooked. And then we can always hook this up to another mechanism item, like, for example, if we wanted to go into the sawing factory in order to get more wood, because the sawing factory gives you 6 planks instead of 4. But I somehow think that we have enough wood forever. Yeah. This farm was stupidly efficient. I actually slowed it down because it was producing more wood than I think I will use in the entire rest of the series. So, okay. So now I can take the sushi, the pattern, that's cooked, this is not, and at this point it doesn't even matter because we have tons of space. So if I want to make more sushi, this should be basically instant. So let's just take this out. We'll take that stack and say, give me an entire stack of sushi, go. Okay, so it has to cook the kelp because I've run out of kelp. But we can speed this up by saying go across the entirety of it, and we're not losing power, which is good. So yeah, so that will go as fast as it can with the smelting. So yeah, we've got food for days. There we go. So our food is basically set. Elf, welcome in. Long time no see. I forgot to start up my bot, didn't I? Yep, I did. I'm now running the new version, the 118 version of StreamerBot that has YouTube integration, and I've been playing with it, so it broke my workflow. So hold on a second, let me fix this. The create farms can be kind of nuts, but it depends on what you're trying to do. Nice, congratulations. Are you settled and everything? Okay, now StreamerBot is running. Okay, try it again, Elf. Sorry about that. Now your music should work. Assuming that I've turned this music up appropriately, which I think I have.
Hello there.
Yep, there we go. Now it's working.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between.
There we go.
And I would like to welcome you back. Brett.
That will never get old. I really do love that. But congratulations on the move and everything. I am happy for you that you are getting settled. And I still have to tweak that. But the create farms can be pretty efficient. Like that's what this is. This is basically pure create. I have put some pedestals into it in order to make it stupid efficient, but it's definitely not necessary. And so like it's nice to just be able to have this and like have it auto farm. Like I don't have to do anything. Create just basically sends the little combine here around, then it harvests things as they go in, but it doesn't break it when it's at the lowest stage of growth. So it just basically harvests, and then you end up getting a ton, and that's server lag bouncing around right there. I don't know what Keelan and Jen are doing, but something is going on. Half the house is cardboard boxes. Yeah. Well, welcome to moving. That's basically what it is. Why did I lose the... Oof, the server is not behaving or doing, but something is going on here. I will have to look at it afterwards because that is not okay. Like the server is so laggy that my Silk Touch glass got lost. Right? It's not. Yeah, it's just gone. I don't know what's going on. Or maybe it's me because I'm getting some problems here. Okay. Nope, I think that was me. I think I had a network blip. Yep, I had a network blip. Okay. All right. Sorry, folks. I don't know what happened there. That was really weird. And I lost part of my glass? All right, whatever. Whatever. Let's just go. Okay. So, yeah, the new project is going well. That's what this server is, Elf. I don't think you've been around. But no, it is definitely not you. It was me because all my stuff lagged out. But yeah, so this is the new SMP. This is the kind SMP. We've got Keelan and Jen online with us right now. Yeah, the elf music maybe do it. The elf music, its awesomeness just overwhelmed the computer and it just said bleh, and it said, I'm done now. I can't compete with that. All right. So, but yeah, this is the kind of SMP. This is our factory area right now, and I will pop back to our starter house, which is right here, and I am going... Why are you here? And you're named. That's a CCI mod. Yeah, technology cannot practice. Yeah, exactly. Yep, so this is Sakura House, which is my starter right now. And I am building it as very Japanese inspired. It's nowhere near done at this point. Like I just slapped the roof on it the other day. But so we can come in here and I've got basic storage, like basic starter storage down here, just using drawers, which is nice. And I like drawers because I like being able to see everything, but it's definitely not the most optimal storage system itself, which is unfortunate. And I can do a quick tour of some of the other folks too, because we're all in this area. So over here is Short Zelda 22. Zelda was just on yesterday and she is building up her house. which is right here. So it is very nice, and I am quite envious of all these people who like can, you know, build, because I can slap together farms and that's about it. So, but this actually is like, it's decorated and stuff and it looks nice. Yeah, I studied the blade. That is about true, although I can't walk out the door. So that door is cool, and I like that a lot. And then over here, which this is one of the things I really like about the combination of people that we got on the SMP, is there's lots of people who do very different things. Like Zelda is a great builder, and over here is Clickwell's house. And he's definitely, like, I love his house. This is beautiful. So like definitely don't compare my building to any of these folks, because their stuff is so much better than mine. It's not even funny. Like multiple stairwells and like balconies and the tree growing in the middle of the house and all this other stuff. And he's largely doing create. So most of his farms are create based, and I know he has a miner down below, but I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not going to go down there. And that's a really interesting way to do a mob farm. I need to introduce him to the glories of vector plates, because vector plates are way better. And that's hilarious. It's a phantom spawner. So the skeletons were riding the creepers. That is amazing. Let's get out of here before that blows up, though. And is there a waystone here? I thought he had one, which is the other really nice part about modded. I really enjoy not having to, like, you know, fly anywhere or walk anywhere. So let's teleport. There are a lot of chickens here. Okay, good to know. And let's port and say hi to the mortals, because they are actually online. So yeah, this is Mortal Town. I don't know what they're actually calling it, but yeah, there's a bunch of different things that they're exploring with. And Jen is over here, so we can go say hi to Jen. I don't know where their actual house is. Like, I keep trying to find it and I'm not able to. But I wonder if Jen is underground somewhere. Ouch, tree to the face. But yeah, you can see the glory that is modded in that this forest is just beautiful. Jeepers creepers. Oh, we're back to bad joke day already. Pending started it. I'm glad to see you're continuing it, Elf. There you are, Jen. Where did you go? There's a Jen. There's a Jen. So let's see what Jen is working on. It's at Cobley House. I don't know where Keelan is. Yeah, so definitely the very nice forest here. I'm not surprised they settled, and look at that. This is one of the reasons I love modded. Like, that's beautiful. That's just straight up beautiful. The god rays, the sunset, the different colored leaves. Absolutely beautiful. Do I see a Keelan? I don't see a Keelan. I don't know where he is. But that's fine. Keelan may be off doing something else. So you can see where the mortals are over here. My house is over here. Zelda's over here. Click's over here. JMO is over this way. And we are inviting a couple of more people that I'm not ready to announce yet, but they have applied, they have been accepted, and they will be on the SMP starting in a couple of weeks. So our family continues to grow, and our server continues to lag. Yeah, I'm definitely upping to the next tier. Like, once we get more people, this will definitely be needed. Elden Ring. How is Elden Ring anyway? I've never been a huge fan of that style of game. Like, the games that super punish you for mistakes are not ones that I want to play at this point anymore. But to each their own. If it makes you happy, then I am happy for you. I would love some chunks. I wonder if Keelan's in like the nether or something, and that's why it's loading up and being an issue-y. But yeah, so this is the common area that we all picked, where everybody is starting off. There is this island, or this peninsula, and then this base area. So we're all building our starters in this general area here. You can see like spawn is, whoa, you scrolled very fast on me. This is where everybody is. Spawn is over here. And then as we do more mega bases and stuff, we'll be branching out. And it's different than Dark Souls than it's punishing, but there's many ways to cheese it. Okay. All right, well, sounds like a good compromise. But I've been making a lot of my farms all over the place, because the last thing I want is to have people have to force load with my laggy goodness. A lot of the farms in modded are not hyper efficient, especially when you start talking about a lot of mobs. And to show you what I mean, let's go to our mob farm. This is our really cheesy mob farm right now. It is terribly inefficient and bad, but it also will produce quite a few mobs in a relatively short amount of time. And what I'm doing here is, remember what I said, that click needs to be the glory of the vector plates? That's what all these things are. And the vector plates will specifically make mobs go in a specific direction by the arrows that are there. So basically wherever they land, they get pushed into the hole there. And yes, I am holding the server. This was originally my idea. I hate taking credit for things like that, but I couldn't come up with a different way to do it, where a charity-based server was what I wanted to do, and I wanted to basically play with other folks. So that's it. But it always, with everything, it takes a village. So this would be nothing but me playing alone if other folks weren't into it and supportive and doing their part and doing their work and helping everything out. So I came up with an idea, and then the combination of a lot of people brought it to life. And I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, what this is using spawners, which you can move in this mob pack. And then down here we have a pedestal that is attacking. So you see it's got a sword on it, and it will just swipe and it will kill anything that comes into range. And that is how this works. And then there's a factory hopper, which slurps everything up and puts it in there. Travis the Fish, welcome in. How's it going? And so once everything goes in here, we have a storage system for the items that the farm is doing, and it will just auto kill. It doesn't get the full benefits. Like, for example, if I turn this off and I let things just start coming down, I'll get a heck of a lot more items from whacking it with my sword, which has looting, I think, 7. Yeah, looting 7. And the cool thing that I can do is this sword has knowledge of the ages, which is a pretty amazing look at all the experience I get per hit. So knowledge of the ages converts items to experience. So it basically is a really fast way to get like 100 levels. So, but yeah, so this sucks, quite frankly, but I'm going to move this to be, because I can turn this on and off once I activate the spawners, you can control them via redstone. So I'm going to move this and put it in the main area, because people need farms all the time and fixing gear and everything, and I really should have done that in the first place, and I'm kind of silly that I didn't. But you can see exactly how much it has. Is that tool is half broken? Tool is fully repaired. So that's how well that enchant works. Alright, so yeah, put that back away. There isn't really a green of the server so far. I don't know if we're gonna end up having one. Pranks are fun, but that's not who I am. I'm not that dude. So I'm sure we'll come up with one, but don't know yet. But yes, I'm definitely more Zuma than Grian. Alright, So excellent. Let's I need a drink of water. Much better. Okay, so we need to make our pattern of pattern in patterny meta-ness, because we did turn that off. And nope, I need to be in this one. Nope, this one? Yes, this one. Lurk, lurk, lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Travis. All right, so pattern. That, and honestly, that little lurky thing is one of my favorite things that has happened in StreamerBot. Just the face kind of poking out of the side. It makes me happy in ways I cannot express. Okay. So, all right, we've moved this. I think I want to get the compressor built into the system. So I suppose we could just put the compressor right here for now because we don't have any other need for it. And then, yeah, and hook that up so that it has power. And the other thing that I want to do is I want to automate making concrete because I want to take these and I want to wick them all the way up to build height. Maybe we'll play like eco-friendly and we will put it out here in the water. Do I want to? I don't want to wreck the coral reef because that will not be very eco-friendly. Whenever you open a chest, a single item goes in the hopper. That would be funny. So I suppose we could put it like right here maybe, but I don't want to, that's like almost to the point of where it wouldn't be loaded. So I guess maybe we'll just ignore it and we'll put it like right here. So I need enough concrete and I am not building a traditional concrete maker. So let's see what mechanism will allow us to do concrete. So this is thermal. Okay, a chemical injection chamber will allow us to take water vapor and convert concrete powder to concrete. Okay, so what is a chemical injection chamber? Chemical injection chamber. That's not too bad. And does it have other tiers? Yeah, it has injection factories and everything. So let's automate these. Let's automate this thing. So the server-wide events that will happen is we're definitely going to do charity-thons and handoffs, where we'll be picking a charity and doing it for the day and just go through each person, like do a 2-hour to 2-hour handoff. We have 3 100% charity streamers on this, myself, JMO, and a player to be named later, as well as some of the other folks definitely do charity events, like the Mortals do Extra Life, so I'm very grateful for that. And Click does the Children's Hospital, and I forget what Zelda has done. But the only ask is that people who come on here as creators, that they sign up for a charity event. Not that they have to be 100% streamers or anything like that. And we'll figure out the rest as we go. I have not come up with anything yet, but we will get there. So definitely don't worry about it. Okay, so chemicals. We need a chemical injection chamber. We need to make these things. So reinforced alloy, that's very simple. We can automate that. So we can say reinforced alloy goes in there and we need to remove the diamond dust. So it is literally just, that is not, wow, I can't spell. Okay, so no. So the thing I did learn is if you try and JEI it this way, it will not function because it can't figure out how to add the diamond dust because that requires a separate configurator. So we'll have to do that in a different way. But what we can do is just you go in there. And then what else? I feel like, oh, I'm gonna sneeze. You ever have those things where you're like, I can feel the sneeze coming, but it's like it can't make up its mind. It's either gonna, it's just kind of sits in your nose for a little while. Oh, that's what I'm doing right now, and I don't like it. All right, so chemical infuser. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing, oh, that's a really good idea, Elf, the other creators and everything. I think I made a command. Did I make a command?
Hello there.
I did, yes. So there is the command built in that has people's info and everything, so you can do it through there. But having a different channel in the Discord in order to like promote the folks on this that are actively on the server is a really good idea. I like that. Thank you. And like I said, this is just getting off the ground. So there is definitely going to be a lot more coming as we get more established. All right. So what else? What else? So I can make, and now I should just be able to make the infuser, right? So if I do infuser, okay, so I haven't made the chemical tanks, so we need to do that. So chemical tank, and make that pattern. And the cool thing about this is by the time that I'm done, I'll be able to automate building literally anything, which I'm really looking forward to, because if you've been around on this channel for a while, you know how much I loves my automation. Okay, so yeah. And that, okay, so that is working. That is doing nothing. All right, so if we've done this right, we should be able to go, okay, so machine doesn't accept item. All right, so our control circuit is wrong. So we need to, yeah, so this one still has the enrichment. That's exactly what I was just talking about, that it can't figure it out. So we need to redo it with the pattern. Pattern, yes. So we want to say, was that an alloy? No. What was that? So I can just go chem infuser, and it was this. So it's osmium to basic control circuit. All right, later, Elf. Have a good one. So we can do osmium. No, where? It's a processing one. That's why. So osmium, and it becomes a basic control circuit. Yes, like this. So that now should work. Where if we put this back in the redstone one, which is this one. Now, if I've done it right. And unfortunately I have to redo it because it will not function. But if we do chem infuser. Okay. Oh, because I already did it. So now I don't have enough osmium. Ugh. Always. It's always a thing. Do I have... No, I don't even have any nuggets. We can go back and check in the other storage system. I think I have osmium there because I haven't consolidated them yet. Right? Tin. Osmium. Perfect. I'll take it all. Alright, so perfect. And let's convert the blocks to bars because I'm not doing that yet. I'm not messing with it. I keep forgetting which one is which. So, okay. Okay. O to the K. Perfect. All right, now that's working exactly as I wanted. Nice. Nice. And nice. Yeah, so we definitely need to build some speed upgrades. Because this is very slow right now. And is our power fully charged? No. Those batteries are big. Like, I mean, I know we're not producing that much power. But is this... Yeah, so it's still consuming. Yeah, they're literally... So it is not an inline system. It is considered to be the totality. So it's treated like water. It's not treated like power. It's treated like water, which is fine. As long as we understand the rules, that's what matters. All right, so now we can just make our chemical infuser. There we go. Bing, bang, boom. All right, so we need another crafter in order to put the chemical infuser here. But the chemical infuser requires water. So unless we want to bring in another hose here, which we can do. Do I want... How do I want to do this? So the chemical infuser will do multiple things. It will definitely need... I agree with you, villager. Oh, what time is it? 9:50. All right. I am actually going to take a 5-minute break because I need to run to the bathroom. And so I will be right back. So hold on a second, folks. Okay. I should hide my puppet scene because I'm not running that tonight. So let's just turn that off. There's no reason to have the fancy rainbow square. Well, we're not doing that today. Okay. So water. I mean, we could just run another one right here, and that would also be fine. I think that's what we'll do, because I kind of want, well, all right, so for right now, we're not going to do any of that. We're just gonna run it right here. We're gonna pretend that there's a lovely little puddle right here, and that's gonna be how we're gonna handle it, because I don't know if I want it here permanently. So we'll just take a piece of ice. Ice is nice, and there we go. So we need to make a pump. I forget exactly how to do that. Ooh, hiccups. Yeah. All right. So we need an electric pump. No, Jen. Okay. So let's make a pump. And I really am enjoying this. I'm enjoying this a lot. Like, having the auto crafting like that makes me happy. And we can yoink a bucket out of here. And then when this is, so we definitely need to, I want to turn on the auto sort and see if that helps, because if we can distribute it across there, I think that will go a long way. All right. This is gonna be super slow though. I really don't like the thought of it. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's actually build it and see what happens. Okay, so the pump goes, I think, right above the water, if I remember correctly. Let me out. Let me out. Don't want to be there. And so, no. So we want it to face out like that. Yeah. No. Because the power comes in. So if we take power and we hook the power up right like that, then it should now be pulling water, which it is. And then we can take the, which one of these is it? Pressurized tube? No, pressurized tube is gases, so it's the other one. So we can look at basic mechanical pipes. Yeah, mechanical pipes is what we want. So this has to go one down. Otherwise this will not work. Which is fine. Yoink. Splat. And then this works better anyway. So, like that? Yeah. Then this works better all around. This is much better. We totally meant to do it this way. I was just testing you. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, so... Alright, so then we just do... You go there. And... Come on the back, I guess? Can we do that? Well, is this enough room to connect? No, it's not. So, what's the best way? I suppose we could bump this out for right now. And this is why we don't build anything permanently in the very beginning, because plans can and often do change. Alright, so we'll change the config so that the back... Yeah, the back is... so show recipes. This is... Was that right? Or did I build the wrong thing? That would be hilarious. So concrete. Chemical injection. Not chemical infuser, chemical injection. Why would you name two things that are basically the same? Sigh. Injection chamber. Oh, it's just a purification chamber. We have one of those. We have an extra one of those over here. So that's easy enough. We'll just bring you over here. Yeah, meant to do that and stuff or something. Okay. So we want to be able to do water. And I don't know how we do steam with this. So let's double check and do concrete powder. Concrete powder. I can't get that from here. All right, and then it just needs water vapor or steam. And I'm not sure how we get that. Okay, so a chemical infuser, so maybe we did actually need to do this, can make water vapor. Water to water vapor in a decondensating. That is not a word. That is definitely not a word. And it's a rotary condensator. Condensator. How hard is that to make? Not that bad. We can pretty much manufacture that. Okay. So we can make everything but the basic fluid tank. So start doing that. And then the fluid tank is an easy recipe. So, okay. So that's not a problem. So the rotary condensator, words. Okay, so I am assuming that will make me steam. And we should just be able to do like directly off of this thing. Because right now that's all it's doing. So if we say you go there, and then I want you to water. Is it the other way around? It goes water vapor to water. Yeah, it's the other way around. So if we want water vapor. Okay, no, so there's got to be a way to flip this. Toggle. Aha. Aha. So make me water vapor. So that is the right way. We did have it right. We just needed to toggle it. So we can do this. And now it should make... Yes. Okay. So the problem here is that we can't get the output without doing it this way. And we can do the gases. So we want the gas to come out of here and go into there. I don't know how we're going to do this, because getting... I mean, we can do this, and we can get power off of it. Although the easier way is probably something very different. All right, so then this needs... That is so ugly. I feel bad about myself just looking at it. So yeah, let's not do that. Let's run this one to the back, and then we can just run the power straight up, which is fine. This does not look the best, but it looks better than what we just did. The monstrosity that we just had, that at least is a little bit better. Not much, but a little. Okay, so the bottom is energy, and the back is an input. So... But it can't be the basic input. There's a special input for this. where the extra, right? So, all right, so we need you to output. So you should just be output on everything except the bottom is, okay, so the bottom is input. And then these can be outputs. Like, does it have, no, it doesn't have a special output. So, but that's not working. So, configurator. Okay, so you're white, so I want you to be output. I want you to be the output gas. So how do I set that? Oh, wait a minute. I think I can do this. Where if that goes to pull, yes, we can be taught. All right, so that goes there, and then this has to be, if that's pull, this has to be push, which is completely ass backwards. But and if I let's just make some concrete powder and see how this works. So concrete, nope. Okay, so I don't have any. Concrete powder. Concrete powder. Make it. Do I not have any gravel? I have gravel in my tank. I have lots of gravel in my tank, I'm pretty sure. And we will manufacture that. Yeah, so we got lots of it. So gravel. Concrete powder. Powder. All right, and can we make white dye? I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of bones. Yes, so we can just bone meal white dye and then make me white concrete powder. Excellent. And now it's not addable. Why is it not addable? So this is, maybe the purification chamber can't do it, and it actually has to be the next phase, which is fine because we specifically made the tier upgrades. So basic tier installer, go. What did you fail on? Nothing. Okay, no, it was just taking time. I'm so impatient. Okay, so the tier installer will upgrade any mechanism machine so that we could just go bam, and now it's not a purifying factor or a purifying anymore, it's a purifying factory. So, but I don't gases. All right, so the back. No. Okay, so I don't see why. Basic injecting factory. And this is still a purifier, so this is still wrong. Okay. Did I make the injector? No. Okay, fine. We're all fine here. How are you? All right, so a chemical injection chamber. Let's make the control circuits. Chemical injecting. All right, so, oh, that was dumb. All right, so you need that. That's weird that it steps back. All right, so make me one of those. We're not in the right one. I really need to label that. I really need to label it. It is I've made that mistake too many times. All right. So if you go in there, can I now make you? I think I can. I think I can. Yes. Okay. So chemical injection chamber. So we can't automatically make that. We can just make that because that's not that we're not going to do that often enough for it to make a difference. Beautiful. Okay. So now it is spreading all this around so that we get, yeah, perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Yeah, this is fun. I apologize if people don't find this fun, but this is one of the things I love about figuring out a new system is how to actively get it all working. I spend so much effort so I can be lazy. Sometimes it is absolutely hilarious, but at the end of the day, when I'm done, it will literally be like, I will spend no effort in order to go through and do this. So, all right. So make me that. I don't have glass. All right. Let's teach it how to make glass. Just cook me some sand at the end of the day. Glass. No, just glass, just sand. Sand goes to glass. And stone dust. That is the weirdest thing. Like, why is there no... Literally just cook me sand. I wonder if that will work. Yeah, this counts as sand. And I'm out of patterns. Well, that's fine. Let's make more patterns. All right, I want 10. But okay, fine. Fine. Unless I have some, which I do. Hooray for backpacks. I love modded. Oh, modded makes me so happy. Like when I think I need to go off and do something, I don't. Okay, patterns. Patterns. 10 patterns, go. And, yep, give a mouse cookie. And he'll be out of redstone. Okay. Like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. Step 1. Make patterns. Step 2. Go insane. Step 3. There is no step 3. Actually, I think I put redstone chunks in here, which I did. So I can just take some of these, and then I don't think we want to process them because I believe with the higher levels of fortune, we'll actively get more. So let's figure it out. We can convert these back to ore, and we'll put down 10. And we'll fortune whatever the bajillion level of fortune we have is. Fortune 8. So fortune 8ing this will tell us how many per we get approximately. Yeah. 72. So it's roughly 8. Whereas if we try and infuse it or enrich a chunk, that's not what I wanted at all. Enriched gold is useless. I don't know why it did that. But so if this gives us less than 8, then we definitively do not want to have it go through the enriching process. 6. So yeah, we definitely don't want it to do that because we get more when we fortune it by a considerable margin. All right, so real simple. We're not going to do this anytime soon ever again. Come on. I'm terrible at this kind of stuff. Like, I can't drag click to save my life. I actually can't drag click at all. I don't know why, but like my fingers just don't find purchase on it. So, bang. Ooh, and we have an elephant trader, which is supposed to be rare, but I see them constantly. All right, so we can just put all that in, and our redstone is good for quite a while. Oh, we missed. Like, it's like, oh, that seemed like a lot. Nope, nope, nope. You got a whole nother stack. A whole nother stack. They just keep coming out of the woodwork. All right, so magnet power? No, there's nothing else here. Let's go see what the trader has. Do you have anything good? The cool thing about these traders is they have chests that have... Ooh, that's not bad at all. I don't need the dictionary. I've already had it. But what do you trade? Stop going crazy. Reinforced novicehood. Worthless. Yeah. Yep. All worthless. Don't need any of it. It's too bad. Gotta put the mini blocks pack in here or something. Okay. As we were saying, pattern. Make me patterns. Bam, 10 patterns instantly. And we can put this stuff away that we do not need. All right, patterns. Okay. So from patterns, we want to make a chemical infuser, which... Okay, we can make... No. Let's not make the same mistake twice now, Hugs. Concrete powder. Concrete power! The power of concrete. So... Chemical injection chamber. Okay. Chemical injection chamber. Alright, so it requires the purification chamber, which we can just make if we don't already have one. Which we don't. Alright, so purification chamber requires that. So that's fine. Go to town. Okay, so enrichment chamber. Need to make a purification chamber because we already upgraded our other one. So that's fine. Chemical injection chamber, of which we should just be able to automatically make everything, right? Right? No. What is stuck? Nothing. It's fine. It's just taking a minute. Show some patience, Hugs. What's wrong with you? Oh, this must be pushing... Yes, it... Input, output should only be the back. Input, output through the back. Yes. Because those can't do anything. And so... Energy comes from the bottom, input, output goes through the back, right? And that's the same through everybody. Otherwise bad things. Energy, input, output, energy, too far, input, output. Okay. Okay, so yes, stuff and things. All right, so cancel all. Make me an ejection chamber. Oof, you're an ejection chamber. Did that do what I wanted, or did it not? No. So... Why... No machine found. They can make a reinforced alloy. But I thought reinforced alloy was made right here. Yeah, reinforced alloy. You're in the wrong machine. You go here. You go here, silly hugs. Okay. Debugging. Debugging is fun. Still no machine found. And you have no machine found. Why? You should be just fine. You got plenty. And you've got plenty. That does not make sense. I mean, I shouldn't... I'll connect them. I shouldn't have to. But it should just work. So, cancel all. Let's just make that. I should just be able to... Go. Start. No. Why no machine found? That is very interesting. Because this is hooked up, and it's definitely... Oh, do I have to do this? Do I need to make me more cables? You're a cable. I've got plenty. I don't even need any more made. Alright, so I don't think I need to do this. I don't think they need to be connected. I think it's just once one is touching, it will work. But let's see. Let's start simple. Let's make one of those. Go. No. So no machine found. Do we not have iron? We have lots of iron. All right, well, let's just try. Let's assume that something is strange here, and we need to recreate the pattern. So nothing more fun than live debugging. Okay, so put this and the other 10 patterns here, and if we say alloy, and if I can do that. Can I purge? I really want to be able to get rid of that. Okay, so we'll just do it the hard way. We'll say... No, not what I wanted. An iron makes an alloy. Iron makes an alloy. Go. And it is processing, so it does need it, and it is doing that. So if I say that pattern, and we are children of the revolution. Okay, so go. No, it's still broken. Alright, so I can take this off without any negative consequence. So, but. Okay, so if I take my crafter and I say, you crafter, go there. The dot is in the right place. Say advanced infusing. Oh, I know why. Because I'm dumb. Input output. It is not nighttime. It must be there must be an eclipse that Optifine isn't showing me. That's fine. Come here. Come here. Super bow. Do I have arrows? No, of course I don't, because you never have arrows when you need them. But that's fine, because we can one-shot phantoms. Okay, so now, if that was the problem, and if I was smart enough to actively put the patterns that need to go back in there where they belong, then I can do this. Ha ha ha. That's always one stupid thing. Okay, so that means that all of these are wrong because the top also needs to be input output. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. So now let's double check because now I don't remember. Okay, so chemical injection chamber. Okay. Chemical injection chamber. That sounds promising. Okay, so you are, yep, you're making 2 reinforced alloy and you need to be sorted out again, which is fine. I need more diamonds. I definitely need more diamonds. I do. Hey, it's a JMO. Yay, JMO. Welcome in. Okay, so chemical injection chamber. Success. Okay. So now, and you already have water vapor. Perfection. Okay, so now, oh my gosh, that is so slow. Every speed update in the world. Okay, but we should be able to factorize that and make that tier installer go. And then we have the other tier installers. Right, so can just take one of you and then one of you and just say, okay, so you get one and you get that. So there we go. Now much faster. That's still pretty slow, but at least you can do 5 at a time. Okay, so now let's get our concrete. Let's teach it how to make concrete. So we can say in the pattern, no. So over here, we can say concrete powder, and we only need white right now. So, okay, so that, and then we want to teach it to do this, but we don't need that. So we need the powder and the concrete. So we can just say white concrete. Clear this. White concrete powder. Comes white concrete. Requires processing. Go. Okay. And we're gonna need to create a crafter there. But the concrete can go in here. And then we just need to make a crafter, which I think I have fully automated, which I have. Except we don't have construction cores? Thought we knew how to make those. Where'd you go? Okay, well that's fine. If it's only missing one thing, we can solve that problem easily enough. We can say core. Construction core. Make the pattern. And that's just construction. There's no active cooking there. So you can go in here. Alright, so now if we've done it, now we should be able to make crafter. And we only need the lowest tier. Start, go. Oh my gosh, this makes me so happy. It really just does. To just like be able to automate it and have it be done. Be like, no, I don't need to do anything. Like I tell the robot to make me something, and then it does.
Hello there.
Hey there, how it goes? PNG thing? Which PNG thing? I don't know what PNG thing you're talking about. But I have no idea how we're gonna extract unless we do. We're gonna have to move this to the side, which I really don't want to do, but we're gonna have to. So yeah, you're gonna have to do one of these jobbies because otherwise no step on snake. No. Yeah, okay. So that does. Gases are always inputs, and left it cannot be an in. Okay, so let's just clear. So gases are inputs, items are coming in from the top, outputs are going in from the back, and we need another importer, which we have to make. Oh yeah. I'm just not running it today. I have to turn on a light in order for it to catch my face enough to do the facial recognition. And I got a little bit of a headache, so I am defaulting to dark. So it is incognito hugs today. Only one hugs in the video today with funky like eyes going on with those little greater than less thans. I don't know. That's funny, but I like it. So, sorry, hopefully that is not the only reason you found me interesting. Importer. We need an importer, of which we already have one. How are things, though? Hopefully all is well. And then we can just do this, because we solved that problem. And now we should be able to make a metric ton of concrete. Where give me 64 concrete, go. Instantly 64 concrete powder. And why you know work. Why you know work. Did I not tell it how to make concrete, or did I click the wrong thing? I might have clicked the wrong thing. Concrete. All right, 64 concrete powder. Yes, I did it wrong. So make me 64 concrete. Go. Oh, it works. Oh, I love automation. Automation makes me so happy. All right, we just need to make more speed because that is slow. That is too slow. Although I'm sure it's consuming a ton of power. Oh, it's actually not. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so this is not that bad. I really don't like having that pipe there, but then when we facade this up like that, or some other way, like actually we could probably hide the whole thing. I think that would work. All right, so yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this idea. We definitely need to have a better facade, but having the factory and everything going is pretty darn awesome. Okay, so let's make some speed enchantments? No, not speed upgrades. And it requires osmium dust. Of course, it's always back to osmium. But we don't have the capability to make osmium unless we hook it into the system here. Which we could, but I'm not going to do that today. So that's not what I wanted. Let's just make osmium dust. So clear you. And then it's the crusher, right? And then we got to yoink it out. Because I think crushing it makes dust. Or we could do it with a hammer. but I'm lazy. So we'll just run it this way. Now my project is not even close to done. This is just tonight's project. So basically in our eternal give a mouse a cookie, what I wanted to do is I wanted to move refined storage, which is what this is, and my mechanism automation, which is what this is, into the factory here. It was before, it was just kind of standing over here while I was figuring it all out. And now that I understand how it works, I want to move it into the factory. And our actual project of the night is to build a large cylinder and then move all these wind turbines up to build height, because the higher they are, the more energy they produce. And I kind of want to show the different stages of where we're starting. We started off with thermal power, which is this thing, and then went to wind power, and we're going to transition to solar, which is what this is, and then eventually transition to biofuel and then nuclear, which will give us all the energy we'll ever need. But right now, I need concrete. And so we put everything together, and now we have automated the ability of making concrete. So now I should be able to skip the step and just say, give me 64 concrete, and it will make the concrete powder, and it should go through and skip all the intermediaries. Yeah, it's I don't know. I find this kind of stuff fun. So this is something I really enjoy. Okay, so this is working. Now I just hit one button. Like, yes, there was a lot of initial investment, but now I hit one button and I get a stack of concrete. Like, and I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to build a concrete maker. I don't have to do anything. So it's one of those things where sometimes you have to go slow to go fast. All right, so let's clear out this area a little bit, and we'll save that bee's nest for later. Come here. And we can replant the... Can you plant that? No, but I can eat it. That's fine. That's not what I wanted at all. Alright, so... Oh, why am I even bothering? Why am I carrying this around? There's no wireless transmitter in range. That's my range. That's terrible. I need to fix that. Do you have a range upgrade? Did I just not install it? I just didn't install it. That's why. Yeah, it doesn't have good range when you don't give it the range. Where? Oh no, it goes into the antenna, which is over here. Yep. Okay, range upgrade. There we go. 100 blocks. Now we're good. So yeah, so I don't have to go anywhere. I can just install all of this stuff directly in, which is awesome. And eventually we'll get to the point of where we can access our storage from anywhere in the world. So it will be like carrying 500,000 shulker boxes. All right, so let's replant this little cactus because it looks cool. And okay, so I think this will be relatively small. Like maybe two. Like that. I think that's probably sufficient. I don't want a big tower. I just kind of want it to go up and then in a little bit and then up and then in a little bit. And we're at 66. So if we're going to go up there, that means we have to go 200 blocks. And I want to have a platform of 4 by the time we get into it. So so it's basically 1, 2. So we can really only do 2 gradations going up. So that means that I think this is going to have to be... We want to finish at about 250. So we got to go up about... What is it? 150 blocks. So divided by 3 is raised roughly 50. So we say we start at 65 and let's go up to 115. And see how that looks. And then we need to sleep. So that's probably high enough. I love not taking fall damage too. Oh, Shannon! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, folks.
Streaming
Let's
from
pause
my
and
actual
look at
tablet,
her
streaming
video.
from- Get away from me!
Hello there. Hello there.
Stop!
Nice. Nice. I don't know why I played 2 half clips like that, but welcome in, Shannon. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Were you Robloxing again tonight? Thank you, no user here, for the follow. So for anybody who does not know me, I am Overhugs. I am 100% charity streamer, and I am on the Kind SMP, which is our charity SMP. Right now I've got a bunch of other folks that are other kinders who are online with me right now, and we are building a project in Enigmatica 6. Which today we are building up our storage area and doing some more automation. Nice, Roblox, that is awesome. I've been lurking your channel a bit lately, but have not had as much time to watch as I have in the past, but glad to hear that you're still doing that and you're enjoying it. But yeah, welcome in, folks. And anybody who is already here, if you are not following Shannon, you definitely should be, especially if you enjoy quality Minecraft content. No, that's what you play, Hugs. If you enjoy quality Roblox content, please do give her a check out and a try. Can I do my shout out? Did I fix my shout out? I don't think I did. Yeah. Shout out. Will this work? No, it won't. Okay, sorry. I just upgraded my bot and everything, and as you saw, there's a whole bunch of new automations and such. Check out the redeems and the commands and all that other stuff if you're interested in it. But the shout out is broken, so let's just manually, like a troglodyte, go through and shout out Shannon. No, I already did it. Oh, my bot did it. Nice. I love it when a plan comes together. So yeah, let's go through. So what was the Roblox adventure tonight? What games were you playing? All right, and that's, oh, yep. So you found the Matrix. We are entering the Matrix, with our nice shader now. I love this one. It makes me happy. Where is all our power going? I think we're gonna have to take our batteries off, because I think our batteries is sucking all of our power out of the system. Unless this is sucking all the power out. A SpongeBob game, that's awesome. Oh, I love it. Let's turn this off for right now. Yeah, so this consumes a lot of power. No wonder. And that's why we're basically building the thing that we're building right now, because this system takes a lot of power. This is modded Minecraft has some pretty interesting things where you can use a bunch of different power units, because each block, like each one of these, is like a mini factory, and they take a bunch of power in order to run. So that's the problem we're trying to figure out tonight. I'm always amazed at the quality of stuff that people make in Roblox. Like, some of those games are pretty darn amazing. Like, there's some pretty talented developers at the end of the day. Okay, so we're supposed to be making power here. We have solar power, we have geothermal power, we have wind power, and for some reason, no worky. Like, why no worky? Why are you not working right now? Okay, it's charging, but I've lost power to my main system here, which is kind of important because I can't access my storage without it. Come on, folks, come on. Why do you make this so hard? All right, so let's take the speed upgrade out, because that is definitely going to make it harder, and I definitely need redstone. So yeah, look at how much that just sucks the power out of the system. It goes. All right, enjoy, Shannon. Hopefully it is something good. I don't know what is on the agenda for food tonight. I was boring. I had pizza. which is often wonderful. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, pizza is a wonderful food. Pizza is a food group. But I'm not always in the mood. Okay, yeah. So weird. I do also have the luxury of I live quite literally 30 seconds from a pizza place, so it's really nice to be able to walk down and get a slice straight out of the oven anytime I want to. The only thing that could be more dangerous than that, though, is having an ice cream place right around the corner, which I have one of those too, but it's a half mile away. So being able to walk to both pizza and ice cream, chef's kiss, mwah, wonderful. All right, where is all my power going? Let's turn these to just output and say that you are output only right now, so that you can't be sucking out the power. Okay, so now you are pulling no power. And how are you charging if I told you that you're output only? Let's move you over here to make sure they're not. Okay, so now, so it was pulling from one. I don't understand. I don't understand. All right, no. Okay, yeah, you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. And look, our system is back online. Okay. All right, now I need more concrete. But the joy of why we do this system is because, one, I can just say, give me concrete, and two, I can just say, make me concrete, and it will auto magically craft it. So if this is working properly, then this should be automatically making me concrete, which it is, even though it's going a little slow because it is slurping all of the power. But again, that's what we need to do. Okay, so we're just going to build, we're going to go up here and we're just going to build one tower up to the top platform. Nope, missed it. Nope, missed it again. There we go. First try. And you can't prove me wrong. All right, so we said we're going to go up to 115. So 115 and then go in one. Yeah, totally. That's what I meant to do. 2 equals 1 sometimes. 1 equals 2 in very large quantities of 1. All right, so that was up to 115, and then let's go up to 175-ish. And I'm so far away that I can't get to my system. Sigh. Goodbye, cruel world. I've had enough of you. Yep, I don't take fall damage. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so this thing has just... Okay, this is not compatible. Like, we just don't have enough energy. Okay, can I make more wind turbines? Because that will be the fastest way to deal with this. So let's just take everything out of here and clear that off and put this back to normal mode. And wait for enough power to generate, because I think I need to make more wind turbines. If I can make more wind turbines, then I have more power. Because turbines do what? Turbines provide 240, whereas... Yeah, so it's like 20 times what the solar panel can do right now. So let's make wind turbines. What do I need to make those? Wind turbines, wind generator. Oh, that's easy. I can make a bunch of those. Once the system comes back online, I'll make like 5. And we'll just have to expand our platform so that they will all fit. And are you still... You're still doing nothing, right? Yeah. So I don't know where the power is going. Like, all the systems are off. Unless it's charging this back up first, which... Yeah, I don't understand the order of operations here. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so now if this is right, now that that is full, this should then come back online. Slowly. No, it's just stuttering. It's like... The MP3 player has crashed. Okay. Coming back online. Spotify has crashed. It's just repeating the last 3 seconds over and over and over and over and over and over. And yeah, that gets annoying real fast. When you annoy yourself, you know you're doing something wrong. Or right. I mean, depending on what you're trying to do. Oh, come on. Does this have any juice in it? This has none. So just output, eject on, put whatever you've got into the system. No. That's weird. That's really weird. All right, maybe that's bugged. Maybe that's why this isn't working. Yeah, I don't know. This is the problem with modded, is I think that must have been bugged. Like, sometimes modded just goes all kinds of wonky. All right, so let's make some more windmills. Let's just say, make me go. How many can we make? I want at least 3. Because then hopefully if we do this right, then we will get enough out of this to just be able to put windmills directly into the system. Like, I will literally slap them right here for now so that everything can be powered, and then we can stop like going, why do I have no power? Why do I have no power? All right, are you still processing? Yes, you are. So status. Okay, I think we're good now, right? Right? Yeah, all right, so yes, we now have the items to be able to make 2, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 3. And let's just make all the stuff for a 4th. Okay, so now we're just gonna do this. This is the cheesiest thing ever, but literally just give me power. More power, please. And yeah, because it totally drained again. Just that manufacturing drained the system. Just so weird. Hi, creeper. Oh no, don't blow up on me, don't blow up on me. Ah! Nope, doesn't work that way here. All right, so I'm gonna ninja some of this. And we're just gonna hook up those extra wind turbines, and then hopefully this problem will be solved. And I had plenty of cables in my inventory. Story of my night. Okay, so now how much is this providing? All right, so look at that. It turns on and it immediately drains. Where is all this power going? I would think I would have a short circuit or something. Okay, so this doesn't take very much. I mean, that just makes water vapor. So it should be fine, and the water vapor is completely filled. I don't know where all my power is going. Like, we literally just added, yeah, 800. All right, you know what? You know what? Fine. You want to be that way? We're making more. We're going to make more. The beatings will continue until morale improves. I will keep making these things until we have enough. What is that achievement, JMO? 50 instants. Oh, nice. Okay, I just didn't recognize it. Okay, so. Show. All right, so now I do adore this automation. All right, so yeah, the beatings will continue until morale improves. Okay, so each one of these produces 80. So 8 times 5, we just threw 400 more into this system. And okay, it is now actively charging the cables. And so it should actively be charging the system. Okay, system charged. Excellent. Excellent. Now let's see what happens when I put a battery on this. Okay, it's charging the battery. Now, can I make concrete? If I can make concrete, then we are in good shape. Show me missing sand. Meow, 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 meow. That's the sad trombone command. It also works on stream. Okay, so I have to have about a bajillion sand in my dank here, though. And by a bajillion, I mean 60. So I know I have more than this. So let's check the old storage system. This isn't where I wanted. This is where I wanted. Yeah, I think we have enough. So let's just do this. 2,000 sand. That will be wonderful. I love modded. Have I mentioned how much I love modded? You can mass produce that too. You don't even have to do the normal dupes that you would otherwise have to in vanilla Minecraft, which is wonderful. Okay. Show me concrete. Yes. Go. Okay. How much power? It's still not positive. That's amazing. Okay, but is it enough to allow it to proceed? It's not terrible, but let's knock that off and see how that works now. That's weird. It should be using less power than all the wind turbines we just put on, but it appears to be using more. Yeah, and this is just supposed to be temporary. Come on, game. Like, I'm only doing this to make it look nice and actually have wind power and thermal power and all this other stuff. Like, I'm literally going to have this be biofuel powered when we get there. You're making me want to skip to the end, which is never good. All right, so if I put you there, spooky, scary skeletons. All right, and we say bottom is out and eject is on. But you're not doing anything. Cold Jacks, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So, yeah, your output only, but it's not using any of the power. I do not understand. I don't get it. Actually, I wonder if we've hit the limit of the cable. That could actually be it. So, where's the alloy? I know I got a bunch. And by a bunch, I mean one. But the nice thing is I can pretty much instantly have 10 more. So, if we say that I want to change all these cables to the next tier, and I need enough of them to go all the way, that might be the problem here. We might literally have just saturated our cable that we're producing. That would make sense, that we're producing too much power. Unlimited power! It doesn't have the same, it doesn't work the same unless I can shoot force lightning out of my hands. That's the only way that that is an acceptable meme. Okay, so that... Alright, so that is completely red. Red in this case is good. Okay, so... That's not it, but do we have to go all the way around? We might have to go all the way to the end system here in order to connect it all up. I think I got that. So if we do that, and then we do that, and missed it by that much. Catalyst. No, alloy. Not catalyst, alloy. These are different. These are different things. They may be a few of your favorite things, but they're still different things. Hidden in the depths. Lurking in the shadows. That is Keelan and Jen, the two mere mortals who are also on the server. They do a lot of their bot stuff too, and that is whenever you do lurk on their channel, it always plays that. This place is different, and if you want to see it, exclamation point lurk. I swear, sometimes I enjoy building the bot interactions more than I actually enjoy streaming. Should figure out a way to like make a living out of that. Okay, so... Okay, so this is still pulsing a whole bunch, but now the whole system should be supporting the extra energy. And it is still not enough. That is really interesting. All right, how much did we make? But the good thing is at least now, it's not... I'm not completely running out. Like, it's not completely consuming and shutting down. So, small favors, I guess. All right, let's go back over here. And... I know, not enough mana. I don't have wings. I have, what is this? Ours, I think, is the mod pack. Okay, so we said we were going to go to, like, 165. Okay, 165, and then go in again. And then I think that's it. I think at this point we have to go all the way up to build height, and build a platform here. So the top of the tower will not be very interesting, but that's fine. We can always fix this later. And I'm too far, but that's fine too. Okay, so... I don't know what build height is in this. I assume it's 256. But, until then... That's not enough. Yeah, the nice thing is that when we put these all the way up to build height, it should double what all of the windmills are. And then we just need to be able to run the piping down I guess down the very center is how we'll do it, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Right now I just want to get the power up and running, which means we will need more basic universal cables. I don't know if we have any. No. Alright, basic universal cables. That is not going to be anywhere near enough. I kind of feel like I should automate this. Alright, so in order to make steel, we need to make energized iron. So let's go to the pattern grid, and then iron, steel. So steel ingot. You're gonna make me type the whole thing, aren't you? All right, and we want the mechanism. Maybe not. Mechanism. Where did it go? That makes no sense. All right, basic universal cable. How do you make it? How does it work? Steel ingot. Okay, no, it is the Enigmatica one. Okay. So, steel ingot. We want this one. So, you do that, and then you get steel dust by not doing any of these things, because that just doesn't make any sense. Why can't I find the energizer? Because that's how you do it. All right, steel dust, fine. Steel dust is none of these things. Wow, sometimes this just, they make it so hard. Okay, here we go. So, enriched iron to steel dust. That's fine. So we can just say enriched And that would make me panic if I didn't know that creepers can't hurt me. All right, iron ingot to enriched iron. All right, so we clear this. Put enriched iron on this side. And iron ingots. Always makes me think of Harry Potter, of Gringotts. All right, so... Okay, so we have steel, we have enriched iron. So iron to enriched iron, and then it needs to be enriched iron becomes steel. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Or did I already do that one? Iron to enriched iron, steel dust to steel ingot, enriched iron to steel dust. Okay. Enriched iron to steel dust. Okay. So then that needs to go in here because this is the carbon one. So enriched iron to steel dust, iron ingot to enriched iron. And then that goes over here to cook the steel dust to steel ingots. So now, if we've done this right, we should be able to do basic universal cable. Go. Enriching iron, which is perfect. And we need to speed this up too once we get enough power, but right now we don't have that. Yep. Enriched iron should become steel dust, and then if we've done it right, it'll go down here and it will auto-magically become steel, which it does. Huge success. Number 1. Okay, so perfect. Now let's make basic universal cables so we don't ever have to do that again. And then now I can make a stack at a time and never have to worry about it ever again. And this is why we bother to do it, because now I just don't have to do anything. I can walk away. All right, so now let's throw the, where did the batteries go? Where did I put the batteries? Let's switch you, let's pick you up. Actually, let's put you back to input output and see what happens. Nothing. You're not doing good. Although with this many people on, they probably won't spawn. I have a bunch if you need, though. Okay, so I don't even understand what's happening, but at least now we're producing enough to where this process is not draining at all. Okay, so let's see what happens when we make more concrete. Show me all the concrete in the world. Concrete. So make me a stack, go. Okay, victory. We're now producing enough power to where it is not draining. So huge success. Okay. Give me more, because I will need like a couple more stacks. So, can I do that? Concrete, 64, 128, go. Yes, awesome. Okay, so that should be enough for us to get to build height at least. I lost my magical book. And then what we can do when we get back up here is we can run the cables, and the cables hopefully we should have enough to, I don't think we're gonna have anywhere near enough to get us down to the ground because we need like 200. I'm gonna have to get my wings and some rockets. This is up there. Yeah, the nice thing about the book is that it has no durability and I don't need any rockets, but it is not the easiest thing to fly. Okay, so let's double check the 256's build height, and then I think we need to come down 6 because I think that's what the height of the wind generators is. Yep, 256. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for right now, let's just make a big platform where all of them can fit. No, I just like taunting you. I have ink and you don't. Alright, so... Alright, so we can basically go around the outside here, make the... do that. Alright, so... yeah, we're gonna need a lot more basic universal cables. Grab from my storage, or if it isn't there, I'll come to you. Alright, so now we should be able to do this and just take all of those down at once. And excellent. So let's get more of the cables. Alright, so that's 2 stacks, and I still think that won't be enough. So I think we need another stack. But yeah, this is still going. I don't know what the heck was going on. Like, okay, now we're starting to drain. Alright, so we'll go up, and then we'll put the ones we have and come down and start running the cables up. And then we should just be able to connect it, and this should double our power output. And if this doesn't solve our short-term problems, then I can't do math and I need to go back to kindergarten. And that's where I'm going to stay. But at least the nice thing is I'll have a nap and a juice box and maybe some string cheese. And that'll be wonderful. Because sometimes you just want the world to be simple. And I think today is one of those times. Okay, so... okay, so... what is the easiest way to do this? Because I don't think I can connect them. Right? It doesn't work this way. No, they can only go out like this. So, I can do that. And then I guess we're doing this. And then I can put 2 more right there. All right. So then this needs to go down. And no, let's do it this way. This is easier. Because then I could just go straight up from here and I don't have to worry about being in the wrong block. And the nice thing is we were dead in the middle of the design, so that means the math checks out. Hooray! It's always nice when something actually goes according to plan and it works out the way you want it to. And then, oh yay, JMO. He got the wings that we left him. We ended up respawning and killing the dragon a bunch of times last week. Oh, I'm that short? It's actually not that short. Okay. Yeah, we need more. Because I don't think I can... Yeah, I'm not even in range. Oh, nope. Remember that part where I said everything was good? I take it back. Everything is terrible. Alright, so let's stop this processing so that it can repower the entire system again. And I suppose I can just take these cables. I really shouldn't have bothered, like, going around the entire area if I'm just gonna do that, but how far did this go? Oh, nice, perfect. So let's just do this. And I'm gonna yoink all these cables because it will at least allow this to get up and running. Sometimes an ounce of planning would have made this so much easier, but where's the fun in that? Because clearly then you couldn't watch my fail. Alright, can I nail this? Nope. So close, and yet so far. Whee! There we go. Okay, so... And then... I don't think we'll need to have these be hyper efficient because in retrospect, I don't think that was the problem. That you're killing me. You're just killing me, game. You're killing me. I want to be right there. That's where I want to be. And yet I'm here. No. No. Okay, well, hopefully by now we will have powered back up. Pull up! So why... Why must I just turn everything to output? Like, we're just gonna make... Okay, so that worked. We repowered the whole system from the battery when this was just set to output because the whole thing just instantly drained. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna complain about it, but okay, so that is definitely enough because we were very close. If we had like 15 more, we probably would have been okay. And so let's also let's cover this up because I am just picturing my my stuff going right into the lava there, and that is bad news for days. So we'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that, and we'll put them up here for now. Whee! I mean, don't get me wrong, we've probably saved a stack or 7 of rockets at this point, but it makes me wonder, like, sometimes it would have just been easier, right? Right, yes, right. Okay, bam. And then we can do you and you, and we need to, yeah, we can't do anything else because we don't have enough space. There's got to be a more efficient way to set this up, but for right now, I just want to let there be light. Yeah, so you see we're producing actually 3 times the power that we were producing before. And they're all facing exactly the wrong way. Well, that's probably better, right? Because can I put them down to where they're facing the other way without being over on that side? No, I can't. So I need to do this, where we go that way. And then say, if we're gonna put it down on this side, then the cables can go on the outside and then down one. I mean, it's ugly, but it would give us better throughput. So if we say why you no cable, and then do that and this, and we'll just go one out like this to make this easier. This is all temporary anyway, so it doesn't matter. This will just prevent falling, which will prevent crying, which will prevent ending of stream. So yeah. Oh wait, did I say that out loud? Sorry, that was supposed to be the inside voice. Okay, so we can do this and just get rid of this whole cable monstrosity. Didn't want to do that, but that's fine. And I suppose we could just do it this way. Like that. And that's perfect. That's all the ones we have. So, and then we hook them all up like this, and they're destroying each other, which is even better. We'll totally pretend like this is not actually being incredibly destructive. Okay, and then let me go up and over, maybe? Yeah, like that. And then okay. Yeah, this is not perfect, but right now the perfect is the enemy of the good. Okay, so now we have juice, and now we can go down and connect this back up, and hopefully this will solve our short-term problem. And we'll just come like right out here. For now, first get it working, then make it look nice. And then cry in a corner when it doesn't work. Inside voice hugs. Inside voice. Okay. So there we go. So now we should have a lot more power coming into the system. So let's see if that's true. Did we do the right thing? So this is completely offline right now, which is okay. But what is... Alright, let's get rid of that. And let's double check and make sure that our cables are actively charging. Which they're kind of. They're producing. What about down here? What happens if I break you? Do you instant fill? That is really weird. Like, that should be immediately filling. Because... let's... Okay, let's break this. And change the system. So... did I miss something? Like, these are not powered. And there shouldn't be an issue with mixing and matching cable types. That should be irrelevant. So as long as this is, like, connected all the way up, it should be fine. I know there are teleporter pads in this that let you basically do elevators up to the top. I really need to figure out how to do that. Because this would be so much easier if I could just, like, be, I'm on the bottom, I'm on the top, I'm on the bottom, I'm on the top. Oh, I just got a really nice breeze that came through my window. That was lovely. Okay, so, oh, that's where, right there, there's a break. Okay, that explains it. How do I get down there? Can I ninja down fast enough? Nope. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Come on. I'm just gonna face plant in it a couple of times. How did that even happen? Okay, so... Okay, so if I can land there, then we can make this work. Yes. Alright, so... Alright, at least this is an easy fix. At least this is an easy fix. At least I was using a pressurized tube. Yeah. Okay. That was not the part that I was supposed to be using. Pressurized tubes are not basic universal cables. Alright, now is it all the way down? We has power. We has power all the way down. Okay, it is charged. The whole thing is charged. This is good. The system is coming back online. This is good. The system just went offline again. That is not good. I swear, this is gonna make me, like... I'm just gonna quit Minecraft, I swear. I swear, I one of these days I will. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, let's hook this back up and see how much power we get, if any. Okay, so this is... If I break this now, if it's right, it should, like, insta-fill. That's pretty slow. Except that's K rather than milli. So this is an order of magnitude faster than the other one. Okay, but all that power is still going somewhere, and I don't know where. Are you charging? No, so something is pulling power because it works for a minute and then this goes off. Okay, how do I turn you off? Okay, I just did. So you're now off. But where is it going? It doesn't make sense. There's nowhere for it to go. Nothing else is taking power. But it's acting like I'm massively sucking power from somewhere. And this is off. This is off. They're fully charged. Okay, just for ha-has, let's disable this again. Okay, so that's constant. That's still off. I don't know where all this power is going. What does down here look like? So if I say you don't get power anymore, is that better or worse? Number one, number two. I can never do that at the eye doctors. Like every time they're doing the go back and forth, it's like they look exactly the same. I can't help you. I actually, it makes me wonder if they are the same. Like they're just, this is the where trolls go to get full-time jobs. Like, and it's like, yeah, number one, number two. Okay, so I broke that. And yeah, so that is as expected. When you break the connection, it doesn't work. Yeah, where is all this power going? Like, does it... All right, let's unlink this first of all and see, because I know supposedly the further you go with these things, the more power something takes. So if we shut that down, this doesn't make sense. That should be so much more power than what we just had. And I'm just gonna have to skip to the biofuel. Like at this point it's just making me be like, yeah, I don't want to have to figure this out. I shouldn't have to. Like where has my power line gone? And what are you, giant fish in the massive shallows? Hammerhead shark. Do you drop anything? Come here. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Come here. I want to introduce you to my sword. You drop nothing. But there's like Tobiko all over the place, so something is messing with it. Oh, the lionfish. Lionfish are brutal. Stay away from me. We'll take that. Magnetize. Nope. Oh, do I have that in the tank too? No. All right. I don't know where that went. All right. So life is weird. Life is weird. Power doesn't make sense. Squid don't drop ink. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. All right. I'm going to try this. We're going to try breaking and setting it back up because I don't get it. Yeah, there's a burst of power and then it's... So this uses 293 FE per tick. This is producing... like 100 times that. I don't understand. I really don't. Let's put the solar panel directly over here. I wonder if I can hook the solar panel directly onto it so that it does nothing but produce energy for this. Like, do you work that way? It looks like you might. Yeah, and it's charging. Okay, so it definitely doesn't. But let's isolate the system. Let's do something strange. Where we add that and we break you. So now this is a totally isolated system. 293 FE. And this is making 12. So I don't think that's quite going to cut it by about an order of magnitude. Okay, so I have to assume that... Yeah, I have to assume that what is happening is it is charging the cables and it just depletes so fast because we have somehow managed to create a system that is more complex than the power that it can deliver. But why was it working before? Tune in next time on Things That Don't Make Sense. Episode 7 million. Alright, so just for ha-has, if we do this and we reconnect it, what happens? Although this is not producing very much power, I don't think. How much is that producing? That is... basically nothing, right? 160. So that's actually not terrible. So that's producing 160. This is producing 12. 12 is not good. And it's discharging. So it is pulling stuff out. This is not able to keep up. So yeah, it is something is consuming more power. Yeah, okay. So What can I do? What can I do here while we have a small amount of time? Bioreactor? No, that's not it. What is... Mechanism allows you to burn fuel. It's a gas generator or something like that? Yeah, gas burning generator. I have none of these things, and I can't make them. That's weird. Well, no, I'm in the wrong thing. So, gas burning generator. I can't... I can make iron dust. Why can't I... Can I make it this way? No, I can't. But we can just crunch it. Do I have iron on me? I do not. Wireless grid is still broken. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna break this. We're gonna say you don't get power anymore. We're gonna throw these cubes down. We're gonna say you are input or input. And you have to be all input, I guess. Eject off. Okay, you're charging. Same thing with you. We're gonna change all of this so that it does nothing but absorbs power while we're figuring this out. And then this will hopefully give us a small amount of time in order to rectify this situation. Okay, so all power is going into this cube right now. It is receiving 80. Okay, so it is receiving a third of what this needs, evidently. Okay, so that explains that. But how did we go from having nothing? Elevator mod. All right, so it's wool and ender pearls. We can handle this. Let's go back to our main base while that is charging. Storage. Woolsey. And all the ender pearls in the world. Okay, so elevator. White elevator. Can I really only make one? That's so sad. I mean, I guess we're going out to find sheep unless... No, I got plenty of string. Because string can turn into wool. And then let's put the other cobwebs back because I didn't want those. All right, so white elevator. Because that's what I got. All right, so now if this is how this is supposed to work, what we can do is we can put one elevator down here and say you. And does it work if this is how it is? Directional? No. I don't want it direct. Like, thought that was supposed to work. Elevator. So it's just bricks. Sorry, all tabbing. Oh, Vader mod Minecraft. Elevator mod. Type of block. Blah blah blah. Two elevators must be used in the same X and Y, so they cannot move. Okay, that's fine. So we say, come on, pick up. All right, so you go, we'll go one out. So it is 31, 33, and 1165. And we should know very quickly if we got it or not. And at least this will allow us to jump up and down fast. And hopefully will allow us to figure out why the heck we're getting less power than what we were originally getting. Because this does not make sense. I don't get it. And I'm starting to lose my voice, so we might have to be raiding someone soon. Alright, so... Nope. It's over on this side. $31, $33, I think is what we said. And then 65. So it should be... right here. No, don't fall to your death. He has so much to live for. Come on, get up there. Get on up. Alright, so yes. And then if we've done it right. Haha! Triumph! Triumph! How do you get up? Okay, you jump. You jump to go up. You crouch to go down. Cool. Okay, so you are claiming to produce 240 each. What happens if I do this? No, there is no way. It's not producing anywhere near that speed. So I don't know what is happening, but the cool thing is that, okay, so now this is draining faster than it is producing. And now it's doing the opposite because it's filled the cable. Okay. Okay, we can work with this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I do a stupid? I think I did a stupid. I think I might have done a dumb. I think we did a dumb and we didn't connect everything. Okay, so no, I can't use concrete powder. That will not help. Come on, give me a break here. Here, there. Okay, that's not ideal, but that will work. Why can't I place a block? I still don't understand why I can't place a block below. I should be able to do that. All right, so there's a cable down there. We did a dumb. I think. Where does all the power go? Because that's kind of awesome that it had the eagle, like when we're up so high. Oh, I really want... I know you can get creative flight in this pack, and I'm really kind of want it right now. Okay, so now this is fully draining. So no power is being stored. Which I suppose is good. I think that looks better because, like, is there any in any of this? No, there's no power in any of this all the way down, which means it is completely pulling everything it needs to. So what happens down here? What do you look like? Input 500. Okay. So okay, so you're using 293. And are you gaining or draining? You're draining. Okay, let's just build some of these gas. All right, that's fine. I don't care. All right, so mechanism gas. Gas. So gas burning generator. Nope, wrong one. Gas burning generator. Go ahead and do that. Gas burning generator. Go. And we need iron dust. So I have iron in the system. I know that. So we should just be able to take a couple of the iron, go crunchy crunchy over here. And hopefully this will be done before we run out of power. And then we will build the gas generator, which we have a ton of hydrogen here we can burn, which is not a huge energy source, but it's better than 0. Yeah, it's going down, 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 down. Okay, so I can make that. Oh, it was also going down because now we don't have enough solar panels, so I was going to say that's definitely not a good thing, but... Okay, so yeah. All right, so as soon as those are done. Okay. So now we have a gas burning generator, which we should just be able to tether in right here for now. And take our tons and tons of hydrogen that we have. And can I just slap the tank on the top and say no, there's no input. So but it should be nice and easy that we just take a pressurized tube and do this. Tube. Where'd it go? I'm getting tired. I can't even see it. Yeah, right there. Okay, output. How? Okay, that was like instant. So if I do that. Okay, so it's the back here. God, this is so ugly. Really, this is so ugly. I feel dirty. What? So I place it one way, it doesn't work. I place it the other way, it doesn't work. I place it a third way. All right. So you go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. I don't know what I just did. I just did something bad. Oh, did I put the wrong thing down? That's why. Yep. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, pressurized tube. Hydrogen. Okay, how much are you producing? Not much. But you're probably gonna last forever. Alright. Okay, so you're fully... whoa. No, that doesn't make any sense. I added something that produces 40. That literally produces 40. And it immediately filled my batteries. And immediately everything here is good. I don't... You know. Just know. Just know. Okay, so... let's... This is already on. No, it's ignored is what we want. We don't want normal, we want ignored. Ignored. Okay, so that will fill this back up. And that's fine. Alright, so power. Okay, I don't know why it suddenly decided to work, but now it is. Okay, so we need to make a bunch of gas generators. We need to... That is so strange. It like completely filled everything with one small change. I feel like I'm a clickbait headline writer. Defeat all your energy woes with this one simple trick. Okay, well, whatever. It's working now, and I'm happy about that. So now let's try just building something up here and see what this looks like. And we'll also start making more concrete and see how much that fails this entire system. So let's put the wireless transmitter stuff back in and see what happens. Because I made so many changes, I have no idea like what is going on anymore. So we need to hook that back in, and this is now gonna yoink in a metric ton of items because it's been backed up. All right, so if I say I want that, and I want that, and we don't have enough bone meal, which is fine. Clear you. And you just go back in there. And... Okay. So, how much... You are 100% fine. And we have an energy surplus. Yeah. I don't get it. Okay. But that's alright. Not everything has to make sense in this world. Alright, so we'll do... Let's try that and see if that... No. And that's using like so little power now. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. So... White concrete. Alright, so we'll just do all of the concrete powder. And then the wool can go back in here because we don't need it. Iron dust, we don't need any of this stuff. And eventually we will need to make more space. But right now, that's future Hugs' problem. Alright, let's build the bottom. Like, burn rate. Oh, that is no wonder. It is like max efficiency burning. All right, so we want ethylene. And ethylene, we need to... Ethylene. Not ethanol. Ethylene mechanism. So, ethylene. Ethylene goes to biofuel in a pressurized reaction chamber. And then we decondensentrate it. Still not a word. Still not a word. Alright, so ethylene. So, okay. So in order for us to do this, we want to do biofuel with hydrogen and water, which means that this is too complicated for tonight. This is too complicated of a project for this evening. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so hydrogen has just been a byproduct of doing all our ore purification. So we've not needed it in the least. Let's just throw down what we got here. And see what this looks like. Because I would like to actually have things look nice for a change, rather than giving into my normal, what's the word I'm looking for? My normal instinct is to make something functional and not necessarily look nice. And that is what I am fighting against right now, is not doing that. Okay, so let's see what this looks like when we have at least the first area built up. I suspect it will not look great, but it doesn't really have to. It's literally all it is doing is being a tube. And it's coming up on 11:30, and I think I might call it soon. Like, we'll either raid the Mortals or JMO, depending on when people are going to finish up. I know Keelan and Jen normally finish up around now. Let's go spy on them. Shannon raid. It is a Shannon raid. Slightly delayed for the Shannon raid. Let's stroll the Mortals here.
One in here.
They are still going. 5 hours. Jeez, go them. Hey, Shannon raids are always appreciated. A Shannon raid is never early or late. It arrives exactly when it means to. Alright, so let's see. How does this look? That's actually not terrible. Like, it's gonna be super tall and that's fine, and rail thin, but that is okay. But the good thing, thank you, X of Chains. Thank you for the follow and the lurk. Like, hey, it's, you got here, that's all that matters. And indeed, the power of lurking. I don't understand people who are like, oh, lurkers are terrible, lurkers are so bad. Like, I challenge any streamer on this platform that has, like, let's say, I bet it's about 75% of their audience is lurkers. Like, so if you're talking bad things about your lurkers, you're talking bad things about 75% of your audience, and you're gonna have a bad time. All right. I don't think there's much else that we're gonna get done in a timely manner tonight. Let's make some more of these speed things, because we'll need them. Did I do that? Did I already automate it? Oh, look, I did. Except we're lacking osmium. That's a problem we have to solve. We never have enough osmium. Where is osmium? I can probably go mine some of that really fast, because our pick rips through everything right now. Osmium ore. 20 to 44. Let's go to our mine and just destroy some stuff and see what happens. Right here. Alright, so we'll go down to 30, and we will obliterate everything in the area. So, that's not the key I wanted. That's the key I wanted. Small square, and let's, so that we don't have to worry. Night vision goggles. I love the night vision goggles. They make me so happy, especially every time I'm streaming, because I don't have to place torches, and I can just come here and go obliterate, eradicate, and destroy. And just be like, I'm just gonna rip through the entire world right now. And so we'll just make a tunnel over here. That was some server catching up right there. It doesn't like it when I obliterate the world. And so what I've been doing is I am this is whoa, that's a big ravine. All right, let's go back now. So what I'm doing right now is I need resources. So I am looking osmium. Osmium is blue. I mean, we'll take everything because we'll need it eventually, but I need osmium because in the eternal give a mouse a cookie moment, what we started was making a taking our wind power in Enigmatica 6, which is the mod pack we're playing on, and getting enough power to power our storage solution, which is refined storage right now. And we got to the point of where, leave me alone, I'm talking. We got to the point of where we did not have enough power and we were trying to figure out why. But I think we're okay for right now. But ultimately what I need to do is I need to get to gas generators, because what I'm doing in this mod pack is I am taking the different types of mods, like there's technology focused mods and there's sorcery focused mods and there's nature focused mods. So I am having a different section that I'm building out when I'm doing each one of the mods. So the section that you were just seeing me in is my create mechanism industrial foregoing section. So all the technically focused mods, that's my factory. And so I am trying to get it basically to work. This is a new SMP. We only started about 2 weeks ago. So that's why I'm a little bit behind. Yeah, I really love building farms. Like, it is my most favoriteest thing in Minecraft, is just to build farms. So that is the value that I bring to the SMP, whereas we have other people who actually can, like, you know, build and stuff, whatever that crazy stuff is in this weird block building game. Because, like, let me show you one of my neighbors who actually can build, unlike me, because this is my let's take the night vision goggles off because they really blow out everything. So this is my house, which is more Japanese influence, and I am not a very good builder. I am a farm builder. So I can show you, like, my neighbor Clickwell over here, who is a much better builder than I am, who has a really nice house that puts mine to shame right now. Like, this is a beautiful, beautiful house. He's a much better builder than I am. And yeah, so there's a bunch of other people. We've got, what, 3 other people on right now? Yeah, on it. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. I think my building skills are subpar, but I will take the compliment. Yeah, and this is the factory that we were at before, because I needed osmium, and now we can take our osmium and we can put it into our ore tripling, which for every one of these chunks we will end up getting 3 osmium out of it, because that is the power of Mekanism. You can actually get up to 5x ore, where it will create these clumps get crunched. The crunches go into the enriching factory, which then we'd have to smelt afterwards. And I don't know how much this is. Okay, so it's not actually pulling that much power. It looked like the burn rate was super high before because it was charging everything in the system. But ultimately, up there, way up there, is all of my wind generators. But that's not enough power to power this system, which this is the refined storage. And over here is automation, where I can just request in here, like what I was doing was I was requesting concrete before, and you can just say, like, for example, you can do this and take that out and then say craft and say just give me 10, and I've automated this down to where it will just do that. Like, it will just give me 10 whenever or whatever I have of anything that I've fully automated. But this takes a lot of power, as you can see. So yeah, I was a vanilla guy for quite a while, and then eventually it got to the point of where I I'd built every farm and I'd done tutorials and all that other stuff. So I wanted a different challenge, and that's how I got into modded. So, but yeah, you are not wrong. Like, this stuff can get really complicated. It's just I really like automating things and figuring out ways to make it so that, I don't know, I can work hard to work less, I guess, is the only way to put it. All right, so let's see what this looks like when I'm building this up. But what do you like to build? If you stick to vanilla, what do you make? So let's just get that up to here, and then we can see what this looks like and make a decision from there. And then I think my voice is going to make the call for me that we will raid somebody else. And hopefully get a couple of people who raided from the who came from the Shannon raid, who will give the Shannon raid message like in an hour, like you did in the other raid, because that was just hilarious. Ah, the Roblox. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, well, Roblox is a super fun game. I am continuously impressed with all the mini games and everything they come up with in there. Like, when Bee Swarm Simulator came out, that game was amazing, and that I spent more time than I'm willing to admit in that game. All right, so yeah, I think this will work. I mean, this is just basically going to be a big tower. That's the entire point of it, is to make it look not quite as ugly. So yeah, and you see all our windmills. They're producing. I should put another battery while we've got it. Well, because it definitely seems like it can maintain, but ultimately we need a power plant, and we're running out of hydrogen way faster than we could possibly produce it, so we need to get better at that. Right, I think we might raid the mortals, unless they're gonna be done. Let's see. Let's look at them for a second. What are they doing?
Saplings like regrow. I could be a bro. Regrow.
Yeah, it seems like they're still going. So why don't we raid the mortals? Because I'm losing my voice and I don't want to push it. You can probably hear it. But thanks, folks, for checking out and hanging out. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you've been seeing and you're watching on Twitch, I am also on YouTube, youtube.com/overhugs. And if you're on YouTube, twitch.tv/overhugs. Overhugs in all the places. And so let's do a raid if I can find my actual own channel in order to be able to do it. Channel, yes. All right. Raid to mere mortals. Who are partners on this server. And so definitely thanks, appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming in. And we always end the same way. Hope you have the most wonderful days, and I'll see you soon.
It's the shtick, I get it. Have you noticed how much pink and purple sand